The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Luke.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Each year, Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem for the feast of Passover. And when he was 12 years old, they went up according to festival custom. After they had completed its days, as they were returning, the boy Jesus remained behind in Jerusalem. But his parents did not know it. Thinking that he was in the caravan, they journeyed for a day and looked for him among their relatives and acquaintances. But not finding him, they returned to Jerusalem to look for him. After 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of the teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. And all who heard him were astounded at his understanding and his answers. When his parents saw him, they were astonished. And his mother said to him, "Son, why have you done this to us? Your father and I have been looking for you with great anxiety." And he said to them, "Why were you looking for me? Did you not know that I must be in my Father's house?" But they did not understand what he said to them. He went down with them and came to Nazareth and was obedient to them. And his mother kept all these things in her heart. My friends, the Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Please be seated.
Good morning, my dear brothers and sisters. Yesterday was the solemnity of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And we reflected on the heart of Jesus as sacred, holy, banal. From the water and the blood that flowed out from it, we delve into it as the blood, the symbol of life, and water, symbol of cleanliness, buhay at malinis. The heart of Jesus is holy because his heart or his life is clean. Banal ang buhay ni Jesus dahil mayroon siyang malinis na buhay. Today, we will reflect on another kind of heart. And this time, it is Mary's Immaculate Heart. We heard in our Gospel the story of the finding of Jesus in the temple. We are familiar with this already. But let's review. Let's review some details of the story. Every year, Mary and Joseph go to Jerusalem for the feast of the Passover. But this time, as Jesus turns 12, importante po yan ha, take note of that age. As Jesus turns 12, it means he is about to enter adulthood. 12. He is now subject to the law. So, he joined his parents in going to the temple. Siguro kung noon, nung bata-bata pa si Jesus, hindi niya kailangan sumama. Siguro ibinibilin muna siya. Iniiwan siya sa mga kamag-anak, sa kapitbahay. But this time, he joined because he's already 12 years old. He joined his parents in going to the temple. But on their way back, all the while, Mary and Joseph thought that he was with other relatives who went with them. Siguro marami eh. No? Sama-sama. Na-imagine nyo ba yung alay lakad sa Antipolo? No? That's how I imagine things. Wala namang commute nun, no? So hindi ka na magko-commute. They just walk. Siguro ganun kadaming tao pupunta doon sa templo for the feast of the Passover. And upon reaching home, after a long journey, they realized that Jesus was not with them. For 3 days, Mary and Joseph, with great anxiety, looked for Jesus. Imagine, 3 days. Magulang ka, hindi mo alam kung nasa ng anak mo. Yung anak mo, para sa'yo, bata pa. Pero lumalaki na, nagbibinata na. Pero hindi pa rin adult, pero no, yung proseso ng lahat ng yon, nararamdaman ng isang magulang, sabi nga great anxiety. So lahat, bawat detalye doon sa ating storya, importante. They looked for Jesus for 3 days until they reached the temple and found Jesus sitting among the teachers of the law, listening and asking them questions. I cannot imagine how Mary felt upon finding Jesus. Siguro, no, yung parang binuhusan ka ng malamig, no, yung hindi mo mararamdaman, no, galit ka lang or nag-aalala ka o natatakot ka, sama-sama, no? But only to find out your son is in the temple, nakikipagtanungan, walang worry, hindi nag-aalala. That's why only a question we heard from Mary as she asked Jesus, "Son, why have you done this to us?" Siguro ini-imagine ko kung yung mga nanay natin, yung binato na tayo ng tsinelas, no? No, I can imagine my mom. Siguro, sabi lang ni Maria, "Why have you done this to us? Your father and I have been looking for you with great anxiety." But Jesus answered, "Why were you looking for me? Did you not know that I must be at my Father's house?" Mary and Joseph did not understand what Jesus told them. Siguro sa loob-loob ni Maria, anong Father's house? Anong Father's house sinasabi mo? Umuwi nga kami. Sa bahay natin, wala ka dun. Andito ka sa templo. Anong Father's house sinasabi mo? Father, ito yung tatay mo, si Jose. Ano sinasabi mong Father's house? Siguro, nakalimutan nila. Nakalimutan ni Maria at Jose na hindi siya yung ama. Hindi si Jose yung tunay na ama, na wala lang siguro sa isip nila. And Joseph was just a foster father. At dahil adult na si Jesus, maari na siyang pumunta sa kanyang tunay na ama. Kaya siya nasa templo dahil yun ang bahay ng kanyang ama. But even Mary did not understand everything. She just kept everything in her heart. Siguro, hindi man naintindihan ni Maria ang nangyayari, pero nakita niyang wala namang problema kay Jesus. Baka nga inisip pa niya, no, ako ba may problema? Ako ba may problema dahil ako'y nag-alala? Immaculate means perfect, clean, free from any flaws or mistake. This is the kind of heart Mary has. And this is also the reason why she was able to contain her anger, her frustration, her confusion, and all other emotions related to her situation as a mother who lost a child and found after 3 days. Imagine, ganun kalinis ang puso ni Maria na kahit anong bahid, wala ito. Kahit ang matinding galit o maliit na inis o yung sakit na kaya niyang itago sa kanyang puso. Ang naisip kong imahe dito, yung water or air purifier. Alam niyo ba yon? Water or air purifier. No? Yung lahat ng dumi na dumaan o pumasok dito, nasasala, nalilinis. Kaya ang lumalabas, malinis din. Malinis na tubig at hangin. Siguro, kung yung puso ni Maria marumi, konting dumi lang. Gatuldok lang na dumi ang pumasok dito, gaya ng galit. Sigurado, maraming lalabas kay Maria. Di ba tayo lang, no? Konting inis lang. Konti lang, ha? Konting inis lang. Ang dami na nating nasabi. No? Ang haba na ng litanya natin. Konting selos lang, no? Anong nagagawa? Nasisira ang buong relasyon. No? Kasi ganun, hindi malinis yung puso. Kaya kahit gabahid, gatuldok na dumi, ang dumi ng lumalabas. Kung kay Maria siguro,